boys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video today on the channel. We're not starting things out today with a cutscene as we normally do. Well, it's kind of a cutscene. As you guys are seeing on the screen, we're in Alex Hunter's backyard doing a skill drill with Neymar. This, for me, might be one of the coolest parts of the journey mode so far. Getting to play football in Alex Hunter's backyard by the pool. This is so freaking cool, man. Honestly, like, what has EA done with the journey mode? It's absolutely incredible, some of these cutscenes they're doing. But yeah, that's how we're starting things out, and we're basically facing off against Neymar right here. As you can see, a little skill drill competition before we get into a cool cutscene with them. As we get into the episode though, boys, hit a big old thumbs up if you want to see the series finale posted tomorrow or potentially Sunday. Of course, if you guys are watching this video on the day it is uploaded. Series slowly but surely coming to an end, and this is gonna be the end of the skill drill, so I guess now it's time to get into that cutscene with Neymar and Alex Hunter.
Oh man, the Williams brothers.
Yeah? What about them?
They're not close, man. They almost got into a fight in the semi-final.
For real?
I had to break it up.
Wow, it was the Champions League semi-final. Things get heated, you know.
True. So, bro, who are they?
Who?
The people in your house?
That's the entourage, bro.
Okay, but what do they actually do? You know, like really?
Like brand stuff, management. I mean, they all do, I don't know, something, I'm sure. You have to ask B, you know how it is.
I mean, for me, I have my father and then a couple important people, but that's it.
No one else?
No. This life doesn't give me a lot of free time, so I want to spend it with the people that I really care about.
Never really thought about it.
It's just my opinion. My car is here. I wish I could stay longer. Thank you so much for having me.
For sure.
Thank you, bro.
Safe flight, man.
And after that cool cutscene with Neymar, it's time to get into the first game of today's episode. And it's going to be a very, very interesting one, to say the least. We are going up against Barcelona, Alex Hunter's first El Clasico. To be honest, not sure why they're making us play these La Liga games, simply because we have no shot at winning La Liga. Even though one of our objectives is to win the La Liga trophy, we only have like 3 games left, maybe like 2 games left, and we're down by like almost 15 points. Barcelona leads in the table by that many points, as you guys are going to see right here. Yeah, 15 points exactly. We can't physically, it's just not possible for us to come back with 3 games left in the season. I don't know why EA have done this, so it's gonna be interesting, I guess, to kind of see how things go right here in this one, because the game really doesn't matter. I'd like to score in El Clasico, but in the end, again, who cares? Honestly, who cares at all? Getting into it though, Barcelona are actually going to go in front of this one and take the freaking lead. You've got to be kidding me, boys. 1-0. It's going to be Vidal, of all people, getting this goal right here. Nice through ball played into him, and then he kind of megs Courtois. Courtois definitely should have done better right there. 60th minute of action. We're going for our first El Clasico goal, and we're going to get it with a very, very sweaty pass sent in by Gareth Bale. He's going to make it 1-1. That would be it for El Clasico. Unfortunately, we could have gone on and get the win. Well, actually, we might have ended up winning this game, but we get substituted out here a few moments later. But I guess we do get an El Clasico goal, which is all that really matters, since it isn't really physically possible for us to go ahead here and have a chance at winning La Liga. There we go. Benzema's being subbed in. And after this, we're going to get a nice press conference. And yeah, take a look at it right here.
Your first Clasico, Alex. Tell me about it.
What an absolutely insane experience. There's just nothing I can compare it to.
What stood out most for you?
Oh, the atmosphere. There's this, like, electricity in the air, and all the players just feed off it. It's mad, man.
We'll have to end it there. Thank you, Alex.
Yeah, of course.
Next up, boys, we are checking out the match rewards, and we are going to switch. It's going to be weird. This episode is very different from what we normally do. We're going to do Alex Hunter, then we're going to switch to Danny Williams, then we're going to switch back to Alex Hunter, and when things are all said and done during today's episode, we will have completely finished Chapter 3 for every single character, which means Chapter 4 will take place, and hopefully, I think we can get Chapter 4 done in maybe 1 or 2 episodes. That is the plan. So, it's going to be done this weekend. The series is coming to an end, but I have big plans for the series in the future. I asked you guys last episode if you guys would want to see a career mode with Alex Hunter and Danny Williams, because after you finish the journey, you get the option to put them in your career mode, which I'm very, very interested in doing, and a lot of you guys said you wanted to see in the comments, so we might be doing that. I also plan on doing a lot of cool experiments and whatnot with the journey mode, like what if I made this decision over another decision. So that stuff can be expected on the channel. For those of you who are looking for the My Player, it will be coming back after the journey mode comes to an end. So many people are just asking for the journey mode, so that is kind of the content I want to be pushing out to you guys for the time being. Getting into the game, well, I shouldn't really say getting into, because in this one, we're starting at the end of the game. The first chance comes from PSG. They get a goal, and they're trying to get back into this thing right here. Of course, Terry Williams, the brother of Danny Williams, does not want to go out here in the semifinal of the Champions League. Check this goal out from Neymar. You saw him at the beginning of the episode with Alex Hunter. Now he's playing against Danny Williams. And boys, we're going to go on to win the game. Man United and Danny Williams on their way to the Champions League final.
You deserved that. Well played.
I can get you a ticket for the final. Could do with the support.
So that's going to be it for that match. I was really hoping that Danny Williams and his brother were going to sort of make up and become like friends again, actually, you know, become true brothers. And I don't know, man, hopefully it happens at the end of the episode. We saw the handshake, which was sort of a sign that things were going in the right direction. I still don't know what's going to happen between them. Hopefully we get another cutscene at the end of the series, and yeah, we hopefully have them reunite. Let's get in though, back with Danny Williams, and I'm just going to cut through like all of these games. So they make us play like 3 straight Premier League games. I don't know why. Like, we're already this far in. Everyone just wants to see the Champions League final, and EA are sat here like, let's make them play 3 Champions League games and 3 La Liga games. I don't know what their thinking is behind this, but it's very, very frustrating because I really don't want to play these games. It's just not fun to play Premier League games with these characters. The series was built around the Champions League. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to play, but I'm just going to show you guys the goals. I'm going to try to get through this as quickly as I physically can, and I guess in game number 1, I'm really not going to be showing you any goals because there weren't really any goals scored in this one. We took on Tottenham Hotspur right here. We're only going to get 1 point out of this game. But after this, we're going to move on into another match here with Danny Williams. Now we have 2 games remaining, and we're getting subbed on here. This one is against Bournemouth, I want to say. I'm not sure which team this actually is. We'll of course, figure it out soon enough. But here are the bonuses that we're going to be trying to get during this game right here. And to be honest, man, I'm just trying to get some goals and get out of here, win these games, and move on. I'm ready to compete in the Champions League final now that we've made it there. 90th minute, and we are going to get one right here, and it is going to prove to be the game-winning goal. Well, I guess we were already up 1-0 being subbed in, but Juan Mata is going to score this one. And, you know, just a basic finish right here from Juan Mata in the 90th minute of action. Great through ball played in. And, yeah, man, Juan Mata's been a solid player for United all year. And past FIFAs, I really haven't enjoyed using him. But this year, he's been really, really good for me in the journey mode. Enjoyed playing with him. Since pace doesn't mean as much, he's turned out to be a decent player. Next, we're going to get into the final Premier League game of the season right here, where it's going to be United against Arsenal. Our goal is to score a goal, get an 8.0 match rating, and, of course, win the game. We need to win this one to have a chance at winning the Premier League title. And for that to happen, I think we also have to have Manchester City lose. If that doesn't happen, well, then we are going to be finishing second place, third place most likely. Here we go, back into things where, are you kidding me? Arsenal is going to get the first goal of this game right here. We misclear it into one of the Arsenal attackers' chests, and somehow it goes in. I don't know, man. That is just a FIFA goal if I've ever seen one. David De Gea can't come up with the save. We got subbed in this game, and you guys are going to see actually like a lot of goals from this one in the 90th minute. Great through ball. It is going to be an assist from Danny Williams right here. Goal scorer is going to be, who is that? I honestly can't see who it is. Come on. Who is that player? It's MATTDGAMER. I've raved about him this entire series. Really great midfielder and really good finish right there. A 3-1. 90th minute, that should be the one that secures this win over Arsenal. So our hopes of winning the Premier League here with Danny Williams are very much alive. We are going to see if that indeed happens, but it wouldn't be before Arsenal goes on and gets one more in the later stages of this game, making it 3-2 right here. And this one, for me, actually a really good finish from Arsenal. You guys are going to see outside the box. Not too much power on the shot, honestly, but he just places it perfectly right there in the bottom right-hand corner of the net. Unfortunately, even though we would go on to win this game, we wouldn't win the Premier League title. Man City secured it. So that is going to be the end of Chapter 3 for Danny Williams. We only get one of the objectives for Chapter 3, which is honestly really disappointing. We missed out on the flare trait right there because we didn't beat Terry in the 1v1 drill. That took place in the last episode. I really struggled with that. Honestly, I don't know why. Terry was just really good in the 1v1 drill. We did unlock the target man trait, so we're going to get 5,000 followers for that, and we couldn't win the Premier League title. And it's weird because, again, one of the objectives for Alex Hunter is to win the Premier League, or not the Premier League title, obviously. It's not the Premier League title, it's the La Liga title. That's one of the objectives, but we're 15 points back, and we haven't even got to play, like, any of the games this year for La Liga, except, like, at the beginning of the season. So I don't really know what their, like, point is behind that, because it really is just impossible for us to obtain that. So we're going to see what happens. We're going to play the final remaining 2 games here in La Liga and see what we can do in this one. So without further ado, let's get into it. I think Sevilla is the first team we are going to go up against right here, away from home. I guess all that we can ask for here are some goals so that we can increase our rating, so we can make Alex Hunter as high rated as possible come the final of the Champions League. And I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm probably going to go with Danny Williams in the final over Alex Hunter, simply because we went with Alex Hunter at the beginning of the series and we played with him. And I really feel bad for Danny Williams and all that's happened to him this series because, you know, he's lost all his money. And then on the other hand, Alex Hunter really already has it made for him. I really think I'm going to choose Danny Williams in the final. And by the time you're watching this, I will have already recorded the final for the journey. So you guys, unfortunately, I've been reading your comments. A lot of you had say you want me to play with Danny Williams. So that is good. But as for this episode, like, as you're watching this, I will have already recorded the final episode, which will be out very, very soon. But getting into the game right here, Sevilla, of course, go on and get the first goal. This one, I don't know, man. I just was not really caring about these games. And as you can see, defending wasn't really good. I just wanted to get these games over with. And to be honest, I really wasn't trying my hardest in these games because they were really pointless. With that being said, though, we did go on and get a few goals right here. Nice bit of skill from Asensio, and then a good goal right here from Casimiro in the 38th minute. So with that, we are going to, I don't know, Alex Hunter didn't get the assist right there. Didn't really take part in that play. So I don't know, these goals again aren't really doing much for the series because Alex Hunter isn't getting his overall up when other players are scoring. I don't know. Again, the games are kind of pointless. Sevilla would come back and get one more goal that would give them the lead in this game. Sevilla, I don't think, are really playing for anything either in this one. The final games of the year, man, everyone is just, I don't know, I guess just going for what they can, trying to score as many goals as possible. This one, Courtois probably should have done a little bit better right there. Here in the 92nd minute, game coming to a close, we are going to get substituted out for Karim Benzema, and yeah, man, decent matchup, but we ended up losing. We have one more La Liga game remaining, and then we'll be on to the final of the Champions League.
35% of all shots on target from inside the box are goals. 1 in 3.
I like those odds.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Show me you can hit that percentage.
You're on.
So before that final La Liga game, we have a mentor challenge against Casimiro, and we're trying to unlock, I think his was strength, so we're trying to unlock that strength trait for him that we will be able to equip if we end up winning this drill. And as time expires, we do have barely like 400 more points than Casimiro, so we're unlocking that trait.
Impressive, Hunter. Very impressive.
Cheers, mate.
With finishing like that, I think the managers will find a good use for you.
Well, I hope so.
Uh-huh.
I didn't come here to warm the bench, you know.
I am here now with one of today's goal scorers, Jim Hunter. Jim, welcome to the program and thank you for talking to us today.
Cheers.
And describe to us, if you will, your 100th goal.
Ball felt perfect. Almost like time stopped.
It really was a wonderful left-foot volley. Not sure the Coventry fans were celebrating, though.
That's football. Truth is, once you're out there, you just block everything else out. Nothing matters but the game, 11 against 11. It's how it's always been. Always will be. Moments like that goal make all the sacrifices worthwhile. Moments like that goal make all the sacrifices worthwhile.
All right, so my mistake. I thought we had one more game remaining, but I guess that was it for the season. Here for the objectives, we did not max out all 5 mentors. We only got 3 of them, so we missed out on the flair trait right there. We did score 5 goals in the Champions League or La Liga matches, so we do get that. And we didn't win the La Liga title, unfortunately. But again, it was physically impossible for us to do that. That is going to be it for today's episode, though, boys. The final episodes should be coming very, very soon. Stick around for that on the channel. Thank you guys so much for the support on this series. Excited for it to finish off and excited to potentially get into a career mode with Alex Hunter and Danny Williams. That should be good fun if we do indeed do that. So yeah, keep up with the series by subscribing, guys, leaving comments, leaving likes. It's always appreciated. And yeah, boys, we'll see you for the season finale of all 3 characters coming. It's going to be fun. I'm excited. We'll see you boys later.